Oh man, I just had the craziest dream. There was islands that aren't supposed to be there, and caves and abbeys, and oh no. Hello everyone. This is DerKrampus. Um, we're back in Sailwind, but things are gonna look a little bit different than you remember. My save decided to corrupt on me, and I was unable to continue filming on the mail courier save we had going. So I've reverted to the main branch, left the beta behind, and yeah, we're just gonna try and continue from here. I've kind of just played the main branch a little bit, gotten it back to where, roughly where we were. We've got a gaff sail on the cog, and yeah, let's just continue about where we were. Sorry about the interruption. This is about the best way that I could think of to get the series going again. I didn't want to just let it die off because of a technical glitch. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to recover the save, so it kind of is what it is. So, we're a little bit hungry. Let's go ahead and get some of our traditional early morning sushi. We're coming up on Siren Song right now. We have a parcel of mail to here, and then we're going to have to continue on to Eastwind once we've delivered it. I have to enter the port in a roundabout way because the wind has just decided to come right in my face. But what else is new? It's Aestrin, so... Alright. Hopefully, once we get up to Eastwind, we'll be able to pick up a nice... You know what? I'm not even going to indulge it. I'm not going to indulge it this time. He knows what he did. We don't need to keep on beating him up over it. The greatest punishment is that he has to live with the consequences of his actions, so... What more could I do that he isn't already doing to himself, right? Damage to his reputation, damage to his very soul. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, so we're gonna have to kind of tack through the wind with the gaff sail going. So let's get this tightened all the way down. And throw it hard over. Might not actually have enough room to finish the tack. Not ideal, fortunately. Back over again. Let's do one big hard monster tack. Get into port here. Alright. We have enough wind to get in? I think we do. Just barely. Let's flatten that head sail up as much as we can. I think we're dead in irons, alright. So we'll just warp the ship in the rest of the way. Alright, one more. Just one more pull. And we'll just pull this up here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Perfect, perfect. And we're right on time. Let's just turn this in. I think our other one's going to Eastwind, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab another one going that way. There we go. Once we hit Eastwind, we'll go ahead and we'll be able to start right on over. Let's get some veggies. We haven't really had any in a while. Are there any here? No? Sausage? Has nobody got any actual produce? Anything down here? No. How about you? You got any produce? Oh yeah, there we go. Fill the water barrel just in case, since we're here. Crest off for east wind. With the wind, of course, directly in our faces. Would we have it any other way? I don't think we would. I think that's just part and parcel of it, isn't it? Having the wind in your face, both coming and going, is a bit like when your grandpa said he had to walk uphill both ways to school. It doesn't make sense until you experience it. There we go. Get to east wind. We're going to go west-northwest. So we need to go that way. We'll be able to get around the wind, I think. At least for a little bit. As soon as we're clear of the island. Pull everything up. And hard over. West, north, west. Off the wind just a little bit, see if we can pick up some speed. There we go. Alright, let's take a nap and see where we end up. Oh, we just ended up with the wind changing on us right into our faces. Alright. If that's the game the wind wants to play, then we can play that game. I know how to play that game. Alright. We'll just sail off this way, and we will make another correction later. Alright. Let's try this again. The wind is once again trying to push into our face. We will once again just give it the fight it so desperately wants. I can do this all day, wind. All day. No problem. There we go. Once again, creeping our way along up the wind. We diverted a bit, so we'll divert a bit to the north. There we go. There we go. That'll be our thumbnail shot right there. Let's get some sushi. That guy's not gonna beat us in. That'd be embarrassing. Of course, he's running about the same rig we are, but with a bigger gaff, so he might be faster. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So the wind looks like it's shifted a bit to the south. I think we can kind of get back onto our west-northwest course. Is that catching wind? It seems to be. Alright. It being this dark, there's not going to be much to see. So I'm going to go ahead and pause recording, and unless something interesting happens, I'll see you in the morning. Well, we seem to have a meeting of the minds here. And I do see east wind up ahead, so... Be funny if they run right into each other, wouldn't it? Sadly, they don't look like they're going to hit each other. Ah, well. Can't blame a man for dreaming. I mean, maybe? They certainly are getting close. Alright. Go on. Do it. Do it! They really do look like they're heading right at each other. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Do it. Oh. Oh. No, they're smarter than that at least. Oh well. So just because of the wind direction, I think we'll swing in on the southern side of the island and then let it push us back in so we don't have to fight it all the way in. Yeah, we'll just hold this tack and then we'll make a right turn into port. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, so it's not quite morning, but we have arrived at Eastwind. So, just because of the wind direction, I'm thinking we stay on this side of the island and then make a right turn into the harbor from this side. How are we doing? We're doing good. Just hook right around that point there. Let's actually bring this up, because we're going to have to come to a sudden stop once we get in there. We're way ahead of that guy. We're way ahead of him. He's not even close. He can't compete with the mail service. That's just not going to happen. There we go. Oh, maybe less. There we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Get these dropped off. And start actually planning a route out of here. Alright. So, I'm thinking we go right back down the chain. Go from Eastwind to Siren Song, down to Fort Aestrin, and out to Sunspire. Let's do that. So we'll be going to Sunspire. Where's the mail? Mail to Fort Aestrin. Mail to Siren Song. There we go. Got everything we need. There's no sense to overstay our welcome. Go ahead and cast off. Boat's looking a little dirty. We will have to clean it up at some point. Don't know if it's best to do that. In the daytime or at night? Now, let's just get out of here. It's a really strong wind. Okay. Alright. Just fly out of the harbor. Goodness. Alright. The cog really can be quite fast in certain very specific wind conditions. Alright. After we drop these off, maybe we'll have enough to buy ourselves a lantern or something. So we need to go east-southeast. About that way. Yeah, there it is right off in the distance. I can see it. Alright. Move this out of the way. Keeps blocking me from getting to the winch. Okay. Probably going to want to be somewhere like that. Just based off where the wind's coming from. Okay. Everything's trimmed up. Except it really... There we go. All right. I'd call that close enough. Close enough for us to take a nap. Let's take a nap. All right. Good morning. Everything's looking beautiful. The wind is still very much in our favor. Looks like we're making very good progress towards Siren Song. Excellent. So, in order to get this seaworthy, I recall we're looking for about 4,500 crowns. Now, I don't know exactly how quickly we're going to get that. We may have to do a couple circuits and then just bite the bullet and head offshore. Try and start getting those lucrative international contracts. You know, start driving down to Happy Bay or something like that. So with the wind being a little bit more calm, go ahead and bring the sails in a bit. See if we can squeeze a little bit more speed out of the boat. In fact, it's slightly behind our beam, so we could. Yeah, just like that. Let's get the square sails in as well. There we are. All our canvas out. If my voice sounds a bit bad, I'm sorry. Get a little bit of a cough, so I'm trying to not aggravate it too much. Let's get some sushi. I love me some sushi. I've never had trout sushi. It's usually salmon or... He's following us. He is very much following us. We beat him into Eastwind, and now he's trying to beat us into Siren Song. That's not going to happen. We are just too fast. We are. Look at us. We're flying along. All right. Actually, that might be a guy that I saw going the opposite direction. We may have actually overtaken him, we're going so fast. Alright. There was a guy leaving Eastwind as we came in. I think we may have passed him right up. Okay, we are fed. Our thirst is quenched. We're on course. We're on speed. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Here we'll pick up some more mail. Probably going to, say, Mount Malefic or something like that. We'll just keep making our way down the chain. I hear some sails luffing. Is something unhappy with us? Or are we just getting some wind shadow? It's probably wind shadow. Who's fluttering? You? I've already pulled in as tight as I can get you, I'm sorry. Let's actually drop the gaff down. Turn downwind. Here, I think we can just ride in on the square sail, because we've got a massive, amazing tailwind here, so... more sails we can reef in before we get there, the better. It's just less we have to do as we're hurtling towards the dock. Over here, we'll buy a broom, maybe a lantern, make nighttime look a little bit less boring. We'll just let that sail do as it pleases. There we go. Create a little drag here. There. Go. We're 2 days early on the mail. Let's go ahead and get some to Aestrin. It's the next stop. We might as well. One thing we could use while we're here. Can we buy a broom? Yeah. Definitely. Alright. So we're going to go due south from here. We'll be sailing across the wind. Although the wind does look a little bit weak right now. Means we can get this out. Get this set. There we go. How long have we been recording? 45 minutes. We'll go. We'll go on. We can keep going. Square sail packed up. There's Fort Aestrin peeking around the corner over there. I do believe it's just about a straight shot into the harbor from here. So, get ourselves lined up. We should be good to go, wind permitting. So probably want to aim a little bit to the west, just to try and make sure that we don't end up downwind of where we're trying to get. I'm liking the look of that. Beautiful sunset. Definitely thumbnail material right there. Let's eat a fish. Drink some water. And then as day passes into night, we'll go ahead and take a nap. And we'll see how we've ended up. This game really is beautiful. It is. All the lighting, the artsy style of it, I just love it. So while we've got some light, go ahead and get our decks cleaned up. Can't tell if we're actually having much of an effect. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. One of the requirements is that we have to keep the boat clean. This is one of the rules we laid out for ourselves at the beginning. There we go. Nice and clean, shined up. We'll get the exterior once we get to Fort Aestrin. Pull it up into the shipyard and clean it up a bit. Alright. That done, and the sun's setting, let's go ahead and take a nap, and I'll see you in the morning. Get the lights visible up ahead. The brig and the clipper are two future goals, are both just lingering there in the port, silhouetted against the streetlights. It'll be morning soon. The moon is sinking towards the west. And we are seemingly well ahead of schedule. 3 days, 2 days, and 4 more days to get all the way to Sunspire, which isn't very far from here. It's right down that way. So, things are looking good for the mail right now. Things are looking good. Alright. Hopefully we won't just plow this thing right into the dock in the national capital. That would be That'd be very embarrassing indeed. This game really is very pretty. I don't know if you can see the stars on YouTube, but it's very nice. And we will be doing a little bit of celestial navigation later. I don't know if we'll be doing star navigation, but definitely some things to do with the sun. I prefer to use the sun compass and the chronometer to figure out where I am. That's the most accurate method, I think. The easiest method is to use the sun compass and then the chrono compass, but yeah. We'll do it the cheaper and more accurate way first. Let's get this furled up there. Let's not collide directly into the brig. God, I love the brig. I love the brig with a three-masted, just fully rigged ship rig on it. It's definitely not the fastest way to rig it, but it's probably my favorite. Let's try to dock somewhere down there near the east end of the dock. Nice and close to the office. Bear poles in. ourselves up nice and tight. Got 2 bundles of mail. One from Eastwind and one from Siren Song. While we're here, as we said we'd do it, let's go ahead and clean up a bit. Bottom job on the boat. Alright, other side, back. There we go. Actually need to let it ease off from the dock a bit. Could pay the shipyard to do this, but then we would have to pay the shipyard to do this, so worth a few minutes. Save 100 or so coins. There we go. It's looking better already. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So we're headed down to Sunspire. Let's go ahead and grab the mail to Sunspire. And mail to Malefic as well, I think. There we go. So we have 2 packages to Sunspire. And 1 to Malefic. Alright. There we go. Coins were at 288. Can that get us a lantern? I feel like it should. Oh yeah. Alright. So there's our lantern and a block to mount it. Cool. Very cool. And we'll hang this up in our little cabin here, such as it is. I think we'll put it right here. Just like that. And there we go. Alright. And weather's beautiful, the wind is good. Let's set off for Sunspire. pull these up tight. That, raise this. That should be enough to get us moving. We'll be falling off the wind as we come around the terrain, so shouldn't be too bad. That said, we are at slightly over an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next time you see me, we'll be picking up on our trek down towards the south. If you've stuck it out this far, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate having you here. Thank you for joining me. If you like the channel, please consider dropping a like or a subscribe, or commenting down below. If you dislike the channel, please drop a dislike down below. Tell me what we could do wrong, what we could do better. If you have any suggestions for the series and where we should take it, drop that down in the comment section as well. I read all of my comments and I value them all. I've been DerKrampus, and thank you so much. Have a great night.